Okay, so we touched on these topics earlier. It was like a short I made, but now I'm going into more in depth. All right. The useful things about being broke. I know it's not a it's a very sensitive topic, and you don't want to pull no happiness out of it or look at it from a different perspective, but you have to. All right. So first, starting with creativity and resourcefulness. All right. So it encourages you to be more creative. So when you're broke, you're always thinking about new ways to be creative or how to make money or just pulling different things out of yourself just to make a quick come up or whatever, another scheme or something. So it helps you to be creative. It also helps you to have gratitude and appreciation. So when you don't have certain things, you look at things different and you appreciate the little things more, whether it be, I don't know, your sneakers or your clothes or whatever. You go outside, you look good and you know you don't got it. At least you don't look like you're struggling, okay? So that's a good thing about it. You pull small things out of small happiness out of yourself. So it helps you appreciate things more and look at things from a different perspective. Simplicity, all right? So we think we need all these things, all of the nice car, the nice house, the nice girl, even the nice sneakers or clothes, whatever. But when you're broke, you just want the small things. You want to eat. You want to just have a good meal, that and a good white shirt. You don't care about all this cars and houses and things like that. Like, the small things make sense. All right, so dumbing your life down to simpler things can make you more happy because you don't want so much, and that can lead to you having everything when you don't want anything. So that's a great thing about being broke. You could work with less, all right, and make more. You could learn to do those things. Personal growth. So getting out of hardship requires resilience, adaptability, and determination. Also, you got to have self-confidence, all right? So when you consistently resilient and you're adaptable, you're like water and you know yourself, you know it's nothing that could come and knock you off your path because you know you'll get right back up. A good man could fail or go broke or whatever 10 times and build himself back up 10 times if that's his goal and if he got his mind on it. And or a good female or a good person in general can do great things if they just put their mind to it and if they're technically forced into that, all right? So if you kind of force yourself into hardship or force yourself into getting out of hardship, you'll learn that you are resilient and you are very adaptable and you can have confidence in knowing these things, all right? That you can build yourself back up time and time again. I know we don't want to fall and keep getting back up and all these different types of things, but it's life, all right? We have to do this. Have to go through it. Financial literacy, all right? So it can motivate you to learn more about personal finance, budgeting, money management, which are all very valuable skills in the future. So before you went broke, you didn't care about financial literacy or saving or just blocking off your money for certain things, you know, 200 a week here, 50 a week here, you know, spreading your money out. Your money is your employees, and before you went broke or whatever, you didn't think about money like that. So going broke or being broke or whatever, going through hardship, it helps you really with any financial literacy that you might lack because you're motivated to learn that now, all right? You want to learn. You want to get out there and do these little strategies to help you succeed. And, you know, you start to listen, all right? So before you went broke, you didn't care. You didn't listen, basically. So it helps you listen and it helps you want to learn. So that's very good things. New opportunities. So being broke or going broke or whatever, it'll push you into a new career or just a new life in general, something you never knew what was out there, because you never wanted to try, or you was just comfortable. You didn't have to go out there and take a leap of faith, so to speak. So when you're broke, you must take a leap of faith, and you must go out there and learn your new skills, or the skills that were already there that you never had to use. It forces you to push yourself, and learning these new things about yourself might say, hey, I could be a police officer, or hey, I could be a real estate agent, or hey, I could do these things. So being broke really helps you in a lot of aspects, and don't just always look at it from a negative perspective. All these things, these new skills that you acquired, and these new things you learned from being broke or going broke or whatever, hardship, it'll help you in the future a lot more than happy times or having money could. When you're broke, that's the most you could be, right? Don't think you're not something special because you don't have money. Don't think you're not a king or you're not worthy because you're broke. You are very great, and you're a lion when you're broke. So just know, when you're cornered or you feel cornered, that's the most aggressive you are, and don't underestimate yourself when you're in the corner. So that's all I gotta say, and thanks for listening. If you stayed to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe.